Hello everyone, welcome to Nadi's Kitchen. I'm Nadira. I'm so excited today because I'm gonna share with you a decadent chocolate cake recipe. They're so soft and moist, and chocolate fudge frosting takes them to the next level. Almonds and dates gives this cake a unique texture and flavor. Melted chocolate added to the cake batter makes the cake so rich and delicious. This cake is perfect combination of lots of goodness. They can be enjoyed on any occasion. So without much delay, let's begin. We'll start by making almond flour. For that, soak 1 cup of almond with boiling water and keep them aside for just 10 minutes. Then discard the hot water and pour in cold water. When you do this way, the skin of almonds will come off very easily. You just need to squeeze them with your fingers. Remove the skin of all the almonds. Then spread them on a flat surface. Now keep them on your countertop overnight to dry them. Then take them to a food processor and grind them very well. Make sure you don't overgrind it and turn them to almond butter. You just need almond flour like this. You can make almond flour few days ahead and store them in an airtight container. You can also use store-bought almond flour, but it is a bit expensive here. So I made my own almond flour. Now we need to make dates paste. I have taken here 150 grams of dates and de-seeded them. Roughly chop the dates. It was about 3/4 cup after chopping. You can do de-seeding and chopping the dates few days in advance. Take them to a bowl. Now to make coffee, I have taken here 1 teaspoon of instant coffee and added 3/4 cup of boiled water. Add the coffee to the chopped dates. Then keep them aside for 15 minutes to make dates little more softer. Then take them to the food processor or a blender and make them to a smooth paste. Now keep this paste aside. Preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius and line bottom of your baking tin with parchment paper and grease the side of the pan with melted butter. Now to prepare the cake batter, we need to melt the chocolates. So I have taken here 71% dark chocolate. You can use your choice of chocolates. Roughly chop and add them to a bowl. Now keep them on a pot with simmering water. Add 75 grams of butter and melt them completely. Then add half cup brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix them very well. Then add in prepared dates paste. Combine them well and keep them aside to cool down completely. Meanwhile, take 1 cup of almond flour, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Give them a good mix and combine them very well. Now add 2 eggs to cooled chocolate mixture. Mix them very well. Then add flour mixture and mix them just to combine. Pour the cake batter to the prepared baking tin. Now tap the cake tin 3 to 4 times to release if any air bubbles formed. Bake them in a preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until skewers comes out clean. Now take them to a cooling rack and keep there for 5 minutes. Now remove from the tin and cool them down completely. Meanwhile, to prepare the frosting, heat the cream in a pot until you get bubbles on the sides. You don't need to boil it. Then roughly chop your favorite chocolate in a bowl and add heated cream, a pinch of salt and half teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix them until chocolate is completely melted and you get a smooth chocolate ganache. Then keep them in a refrigerator for 15 minutes. This frosting will get thicker as it cools down, so you can decide how thick or thin you want the frosting to be before you spreading them on the cake. Now take your cake on a cake board or a plate where you're gonna assemble the cake by removing the parchment paper. Then slightly cut and remove the very top portion of the cake. Now pour in our chocolate ganache and spread them evenly with your spatula. Then to beautify my cake, I have used some raspberries and some golden sugar balls. They are completely optional. Yes, our beautiful and delicious chocolate cake is ready. Bake them on any special occasion. And if you have no special occasion coming very soon, bake this cake and celebrate Chocolate Cake Day. This cake definitely has different taste and texture than your normal sponge cake. I hope you will try this recipe and let me know the feedback. If you want to have a lighter version of this cake, simply avoid the frosting. The cake alone will taste so good, you can enjoy with your evening cup of coffee. I have written recipe on my website with measurement in cups and grams. If you like the recipe, please don't forget to give the thumbs up and share with your friends and family. And yes, don't forget to subscribe the channel if you haven't already, and please click on the bell icon to get notified for any future videos. Signing off for today. Have a beautiful and wonderful week ahead. See you next week with another exciting recipe. Until then, take care.